And hello, and welcome back to another new episode of Dwarf Fortress Stoneembraced. And it is time to continue our beloved fortress once again after a week of me being away from my computer. So, let's have a look on what happened here. I think we're going to do a long episode today, because today is the day that we will use up all of the adamantine and dress up a mighty warrior. A mighty warrior will rise from our fortress. No, actually, this Let's Play could go two different ways right now. And that is what I am telling it you right now in the beginning, and I think at the ending too, because I think that a lot of people are not watching the whole Let's Play, they're just clicking through it to find out info, or they just leave it in the background to listen. Me talking while they are playing the games themselves. That's the only explanation I have on why anybody would watch this. So, yeah, anyway. This fortress can go in two directions. A good one and a bad one. And now here's the good thing. You are the guys that can decide on where it will go. And you can just type it in the comments. I was about to say write it to me on Twitter, but I almost never check my Twitter. So, yeah, just type it in the comments if you want a good ending or the bad ending. The story will continue nonetheless. One ending will be really bloody, and one ending will also be really bloody. that's the only thing I'm going to say here. But yes, bloody things will happen, and you can decide if it will be good for our dwarf nation or if it will be bad for our dwarf nation. So, just type it in the comments. I'm not going to tell you more. Move on. So, let's activate the fast dwarf, or this thing will take forever. Actually, we activate teleport for today. Hope that the game doesn't crash. No, it's not. Doesn't let me click anything. Okay, now it does. Nice. So, let's have a look on how many waivers we have. Stocks. Search waivers. No, let's search adamantine directly. So, we have 11 waivers. 12 raw adamantine, 34 strands. Okay, we need a bit more waivers, so let's smelt adamantine waivers. Clickety click here and clickety click there. Alright, so and as you know, we have one weaponsmith left, and we are going to give him the job. Logadan still has his maiden weapon. So he is going to get right on it. And of course we are going to check him, because we don't want him to produce any bullshit. Okay, Logadan is a bad mute. And he claimed a metalsmith's forge. Which one? This one. Okay. Pick iron bars. Plant cloth. Tent hides. Rough gems. Bones. Silk cloth. Why does he want pick iron bars? Pick iron bars. They are forbidden. All of them. So, I guess our adamantine streak is over. Which basically also means that I can re-allow everything metal related. Just going to take a bit. Whee! There we go. Okay, we have billion bars, interestingly enough. Copper. Oh, we have a lot of copper. That's nice. Electrum and fine pewter. Gold bars. I never knew why you would make nickel. I think it's only if you have like a king that really wants a nickel throne. That happened to me a few times. Okay, that should be it. So, yeah, let's have a look around in the fortress because I have to change some things. So, we now have a vault and the king's place goes down here. There will be gold hatch later on here. I will produce that right now, actually. This is only a melter, but here is a metalsmith. Okay. Yeah, it was forbidden. Can I unforbid it? No. B, C, F. B. No, it's D. It's actually D, C, F. What the hell? Oh, my caps lock was on. Okay, so furniture, gold. Make a golden hatch, please. And 2 golden doors. Sarcophagus, table, statue, cabinet, doors. And 1 wooden hatch cover. Here we go. Alright, so. Next thing. Yeah, all my artifacts are down here right now. The adamantine breastplate, the zinc short sword and the adamantine short sword, and of course the Rusora bone pick that we wanted to give to Pumper for fights, but as you know, there isn't a lot of fighting going on. Logaran is just started creating stuff, which is nice for him, but not very nice for us, because it will not be of interest. So, we do need to finish this freaking tower here. Because one of the endings actually is involving this tower. So, I think I'm just going to put a wall around it. Huh. What are you going to do with it? Yeah, just put a floor up in. The faster I can leave this fortress behind, the better. I'm really sorry, but just the last few times I have recorded this wasn't very fun for me anymore. Mostly because this didn't went in the direction I wanted it to go. And it's not because of the randomness of the game, I will accept that, but it was because something went wrong during the creation. Otherwise we would have been under siege since we started this fortress, but we're not, so yeah, something was wrong. What am I doing here? Okay. Click, click. This is very different from the other side. What the hell? Never noticed. Huh. This one is missing here. There's a wall underneath. What do we need here? Microline. Holy crap. I wish you could easily select things here by just typing the search button or something. Oh! Queen Consort punches the bone carver on the right arm. Oh! Yeah, I think I missed... No! It was because of the murder of Sinner Sykes. Now Blank is getting hit. With a hammer. I don't know if he gets hit to death, but let's have a look. Punches the bone carver in the right arm with the right hand. No, he's just punching him up. So either she is apprehending him right now, which we wouldn't know because everybody's teleporting around right now. So let's have a look in the jail. Is that him? Or is this just someone eating? He's gone now, so it's not him. This is the jail, right? Yes. This is the jail. Oh, he's not in jail. Just got punched up a bit. This is Roldefa. Combat seems to be over. Interesting. So she just punched him up a bit, so it wasn't even the hammering he got. So I guess my dwarves accepted that he was in a bad mood, I guess. Oh, created a masterpiece gold hedge cover. That's very nice. So let's put it up in the king's room. Where's the king's room? Click, 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 click. Yeah, this is going to be a big file if I'm going to do it for a long time, but at least then I can upload it with just one try and don't have to worry about it. And so just release it. Don't know when the next part will come though. I'm a bit busy in real life right now because I'm moving. And I'm still searching for a new apartment. Okay. This seems to have worked. They told her to do the doors before, right? Yes. No, I didn't. Okay. I have a copper door. Why do I have a copper door just lying around there? I'm getting second thoughts if the teleporting is worth it, because right now they're teleporting all over the place. No. Don't want you in my fortress. Like, not I'm teleporting all over the place, but my frame rate is, as you can see. 5 frames, not very good. Is it? So click. Okay, it works now. So let's go over here and then up a bit. Oh, what is this room? I don't remember this. Let's create a copper door in here. And then every room should have a copper door and an auto-class coffin. Yes, indeed. Okay, the only thing now missing is statues. But what kind of statues it will be will depend on how you decide. If you're going for a good or the bad ending. Not even the bad ending, let's call it the chaotic ending. My dwarves won't be fans of either of the endings, so just feel free to decide. And don't feel bad about it, because I won't. The sooner I'm out of this laggy fortress, the better. It's not that bad, it's just really, really annoying. Because we are like episode 53 or 54 right now, and not a lot happened, actually. It's a nice start for if you're new to the game, I guess, because I basically showed everything but complex barrow systems. So no really industry systems, but everything else showed a bit. So yeah, that's it, but I really would prefer having a more interesting time in here. Okay, let's check if our doors are ready. No, wasn't she in here? 1 down, 2 down. Here we go. Hear me clicking? This is exactly what I'm talking about when I'm saying that I'm annoyed by this game right now. Yeah, you need a door. Still no golden doors. Told him to make golden doors, didn't I? Furniture? Did I miss something? We had 20 gold. cannot put 20 gold into one hedge cover. So, 2 gold doors. Here we go. Okay. At least the auto melting is working right now, which is nice for change. Why are they collecting Mega blocks in here? Do you have stone set and set Mega? I did. Because it seems that I am an idiot. Because I just wanted clay in here. Okay, how's the melting going? Seems good. Okay, so let's make adamantine mail shirts, because you can wear them under the breastplate and it costs less adamantine than the rear breastplate, which I think it's always nice. We had the humans over, by the way. Oh, they're still here. They're not the humans, but my Dwarf-Elvish trade cavern is in. That's one of the reasons why my frame rate is dying. But there also was, why is there... Oh, someone just dropped the stuff. Okay. What I wanted to tell you right now. So yeah, the humans were over here, and nothing happened in the human world. I was just a few kidnappings, but no wars either. So yeah, there's not a lot happening in the world right now. Okay, why are you canceling making adamantine stuff? You need more adamantine strands. Oh yeah, nice. So all of adamantine strands are waivers now, and they are getting now turned into... No, I don't want you. They are now getting turned into mail shirts, which is nice. Okay, let's go down here. And then a bit up, because this is the place where we make the strands. Somewhere around here. Don't even know the fortress anymore. Believe me, I know all of my fortresses, so if it is so bad that I cannot even remember how my fortresses are built, it's really bad. Okay, yeah, he's extracting strands 24/7. Also, if you know a bit about the game, if you're thinking that I'm going to dig deep to create the better ending, I'm not going to do that. I have something else planned, so it's a bit more lore-based. Let's say it this way. Yep, he is making masterwork adamantine armor, which is always great. Who are you? Oh, here's Sarah. He's taking his sweet time. Is he missing something? No, he's working. Okay. Sometimes... Oh, we had 6 adamantine wafers. Okay, we are out of adamantine. Sometimes you have like this feeling that he's working all the time, and then you just click him and he needs pigtails or wooden strands. Not wooden strands, but I don't know, stuff. He needs like yarn or something. Something you can do really easily, but you just miss it. Just because you haven't paid any attention the last few minutes. We're also not getting a lot of honey. Why is that? All of them are not ready to be split. They are. You know what? I'm going to remove all the hives. I think it's time to start working on our frame rate here. Don't know how much bees are taking, but I imagine quite a lot. Not as much as this tavern, though. Okay, let's have a look. How are they doing in here? He's socializing. They're all just socializing in here. I think down here is where the singing and dancing is happening. But not right now, apparently. Interesting. Oh yeah, he is. He is reciting poetry. The performance is at the first line. My French trial is an example of the adorable mind. The work has no particular subject. The writing is quite self-indulgent. Overall, the poetry is not awful, but not very good either. Yeah, everything that gets created will stay in there, like in your photos law, which is really fun. This goblin kid is in here forever. He's a traveler. This visitor has come. She heard force and the joys of Ale was the place to entertain people. For a kid, that's very interesting. Anyway, it's just interesting that we still have this goblin kid in here, because I think her parents left a while ago. I didn't see any goblin entertainers in here. Huh. Interesting. Could be nothing so. Okay, he's working. So, yeah. I mean, we have come a far way. We have come a long way. This is like a fortress I played for a really long time. It's a bit bad that we don't have a lot of showing for it. Well, our dwarves have homes. We have tons, and I mean tons of children. Even though I hate it. We have 2 main fortresses. The one above, the one below, and of course the one on the side, which doesn't really has a lot of people living in it, but you could imagine on how I could easily turn this into a whole living quarter. I couldn't really turn this into a chimney. I kind of made it look like a chimney, so which is alright, I guess. That's a goblin cop. Anyway, not supposed to put that there. So yeah, that's nice. I will of course make it look like a chimney. That is part of the reason why I'm still in here. Because that's one of the reasons we came. We wanted to like have the big chimneys burning of wood. I also will deforest the whole area before I leave. So before the story is over, this forest will see a bit of deforestation, you could call it. We have full wood stockpiles. Was also a big point of the law. There's a lot of teeth now in the woods because they got lifted. Do you remember this guy? The first guy that attacked us. I don't know what kind of were animal he was, but I remember him being punched out and being drawn. Which is of course always fun. Are they getting attacked by the bees? I think they're a bit dizzy because they're getting attacked by the bees for destroying their hives. It's because it's not normal dizziness. I'm actually astonished that my dwarves are still getting sick, because all the time they can only use this bridge that is in the sunlight. And so they get exposed to the sun at least once a day when they go to the tavern. So it's interesting that they are not really interested in that. Because they are puking all over my tavern, and I don't think it's just the alcohol. There are a lot of dizzy and nauseated by the sun people. Oh, the human lawgiver is still here. Which is nice. And he also will be a part of our upcoming story. Interestingly enough. But you see what I mean when I'm saying, like, okay, this is not fun playing with this frame rate. We are like 30 minutes right now, I guess, when I'm listening to this music. This, by the way, is a Spanish Baroque guitar. I don't actually know who's playing it. Just put in my CD here. But yeah. See, it's 30 minutes in and still this guy down here hasn't finished anything. I'm really sorry for complaining so a lot, but you see yourself how unnerving this whole thing is. He's come attached to a crossbow. Yeah, you see yourself how really bad this whole situation is in here. I should make quivers. No, I won't. And it really needs to change. And the only means to change it right now is either to destroy the whole fortress, just leave it to himself, or just go with the story. And I want to go with the story. And I talked about the first thing I talked about was I wanted to create an adventure, a goblin, and a goblin assassin to be exact. And he should come in and kill the king and grab the artifact. But I found another way to make it more interesting, and that's why I let you decide if this should be a good ending or a bad ending. Let's see here. Logadan Weaponsmith has created a Laltul Tongue Pick Iron Mace. That is cool. I mean it actually. Pick Iron Mace is not that bad. This is Pick Iron Mace. All cast sorcerers of the highest quality. It is encrusted with point-cut smoky quartz, decorated with a Husara leather and encircled with bands of pick iron. This object menaces with spikes of large red leather, crumbled bone and cave spider silk. On the item is an image of peaceful wizards and a Endtime breastplate. they are big fans of this breastplate, I guess. Talking about breastplates, do I have a clothes maker? Why am I looking under others? Clothes maker. Closier. Near. Okay. The reason they get taken by Dark Shadow. Wait a second. The reason they are not getting taken by a Dark Shadow is, of course, there is no Dark Shadow around right now. It seems to have just disappeared suddenly. Nobody knows where it is. Yes, you want cut gems. You want rough gems? I have both of those. Rock. Alright. What else? Rock block. Yeah, okay. I get it. Cut gems, yes. You don't need closing? Are you sure? No, okay. Talking about closing. Go. That's what I suck. Sorry. This came surprising, even for me. Okay. No. And this is actually a thing that can be done really fast. Pigtail cloth. I think Kinef plants are the only other cloth I have, but of course I have tons of silk and stuff. So let's go with cloth in general. Holy shit. Okay, I underestimated that. Because I didn't use it, I have like 20 different stockpiles with alpaca wool cloth. So it's just loincloth. Let's go through this whole thing. Okay, there's a lot of loincloth dabei. That was German, I'm really sorry. I think it is the music messing with my brain. Okay, no, it's not a lot, actually. I got scared there. Silk. Why is it a lot? Oh, yeah. Silk. It's not showing any silk. Am I writing it wrong? No, I don't. Weird. Okay. I know why. Yeah. Don't engage your caps lock and then forget about it. So, is forbidden shown or not? Control F, Control F. Here you go. Huh? Okay, it's shown. So, what else could she possibly grab? First, let's check if the adamantine cloth is forbidden or not. It's not. Good. Grab the adamantine cloth, please. How dense are you, actually? Mr. Near... Was it Mrs. Near? Are you hauling anything? No, you're not. But I will check you. I'll keep a keen eye on you, lady. Lady Near. What are you doing now? Is the aspect of the fee? Yeah, that's what I guessed. Question is, what are you doing now? You're doing nothing. Cut gems, rough gems. Plant cloth. She needs plant cloth. She cannot take adamantine. Yeah, alright. Alright. There you go. Take it. One wants pig iron, she wants plant cloth. Okay. I guess she's doing her thing. See what I mean when I say like nothing really works in this fortress? If like the most awesome guys when it comes to manual labor, and instead of them taking the best stuff they have available for creating the once in their life masterpiece, they want to use pigtail instead of the really rare and really valuable adamantine. Which is as weird as it sounds. And shouldn't really happen. Oh, this is not working. Interesting. Never appreciated this. Anti-appreciated this. Is it anti or is it anti? Who knows? Certainly not me, as it looks. Okay, this was all the cluster, I think. And now we need to remove this whole area in here. And just keep the stairs. At least after that she will have the master stage as a closure, so I can just make regular adamantine closing. And then forbid it. Good adamantine socks. No, I want to make adamantine clothes to be exact. Or capes, hoods. I think we're going with cloaks. Cloaks are cool. So I don't understand how you can just create one hood. Will it be like attached to something, or is it like a cape with a shorter backside and just a hood? Like a Google? Who knows? It's Dwarf Fortress. Everything's possible. Talking about everything's possible, I just changed my mind on this long episode because nothing is happening in here. Holy crap! This is getting on my nerves. Takes forever for anything to happen. Not even the creation of this wall. Needs to be stone. Question is which stone? Let's take autoclust. Why not? It's yellow. Yellow's cool. Because it's uncommon. Actually, I don't know how much autoclust I have left, but pretty sure I will not run out of it. Here we go. I wonder how many of them will be stuck once this floor is removed. But considering they are working on a mass grave, once mass grave, because this is where all of our builders freeze to death. I think they taking their time to be on the safe side and not suddenly fall down. Poor Vitagella. Yeah, he had a bad day. Smashed to death in the most stupid way imaginable. Come on, guys. We're just removing a flaw in here. Shouldn't take this long. At least the clavier started working. I hope. What do you want? Study. Hello. Welcome in the fortress. So, where's the clothier? I'm losing my patience, as Dr. House once said. He's working fiercely. You are the Elvish clothier I put in. No, you're the poet. What happened to the clothier? I guess he's working still as a poet. It would take a while until he asks for citizenship, so I don't think he will be relevant for our story. A pool of honeybee royal jelly. That sounds actually nice, but why is there blood? Oh, it's not blood. It's pecan leaves. Because of the pecan tree that is up there. Interesting. We have a new jabber, a female one. I guess we will not see how the other jabbers will rise. I was going to say this is happening slowly but firmly. Well, slowly but surely, but I'm not so sure. Okay, let's go. We still need a floodgate. So, furniture, iron, floodgate. Marked 14 items to melt. This is going fast. Basically, this stockpile is all that is made of iron and is not a masterwork or well crafted. Let's have a look at it. Everything that is not at least exceptional is getting melted right now. Including badly made rings and ornaments. Yeah, still working on it. Okay. She concentrated depot. I don't have any trade left with these guys. Close are still working. They are still destructing one floor. But sure, it takes a long time to destruct one floor. So I need to make sure that this wall is being closed. What? It's one floor tile or what? We need to remove this floor tile too. And then we're going to dig in here. Come on. At least that should work. This is basically an episode where I'm doing all the stuff that I'm normally doing off camera. But normally I'm not watching the game, normally I'm just doing other stuff while the game plays in the background. Because of exactly of the reasons you expected. It's actually sometimes quite boring once your fortress is going. Look at the beginning, you have like, you cannot leave your fortress for 10 seconds. Your fun dwarves will kill themselves. Once the fortress is going, normally there's nothing you really need to worry about. What? Okay, now we need to check. 36 items. In one go. Mostly armor in here. This is the only melting area I have. So why does I want to melt 63 things? So this thing here is forbidden. The floodgate X. Here we go. I think they can go up and down in here. Yes, they can. Good. Well done. Okay, so now we need a lever. The lever should be done in here somewhere. So that makes sense. B, M, no, M for mechanical, and no, T for trap, and then the lever. So we create another lever and another gate, and this one has to be gold too. least the level production is going pretty fast. Okay, let's go. Wall crates, floodgates. Link a floodgate. Link this iron floodgates. Something slow. Doesn't need to be immediate. This thing I'm creating next needs to have something fast. A wall down here. And wall up here. Oh, there's no wall in here. No. Which actually helps me right now. Because then I don't need to worry about the corners. Because yeah, dwarves always need the adjacent tile to create. They cannot create walls diagonally. So in the corner things you need to use your brain. You can just build them, and most of the time there will only be one left or two left, and then you can just suspend the other thing. But it's quicker most of the time to just do it and then place the things missing yourself than suspending things. Especially if it's red like right now, where I'm just building the same thing over and over again. It's actually no problem. Because I always need autoclust. Here we go. This music is making me really... What is the word? I never use the word because I always have high tension. Let's have a look. Relaxed. Unbent. Eased. Slackened. Unwound. Easygoing. Yeah, it makes me easygoing. That's what you could call it. My real life job doesn't really require me being tense all the time, but I always have like 60 different things on my mind. If I forget about it, everything will go wrong. And then the whole moving thing is really messing with me right now. Seems to work. So why not removing this tile? You just did. Nice. We are advancing, even though we are still waiting for Mr. Noddle here. Oh, and here we have a pigtail dress. Alright. Pigtail dress is not that bad, I guess. Could have been something nicer, but pigtail dresses are alright, I guess. So there we go. Now we need an B. Where was it? X? Floodgate. Yes. What? Why? There's nothing that is blocking this. Oh. Open space. B. X. Why can I not place it there? No access to floodgate. No access to floodgate. Blocked. Blocked. Yeah, I guess I need to have a floor there. Was that stupid? But okay. Let's recreate a floor. We just cracked the 50-minute mark. But that's alright. Since this floodgate stands, we're going to end this episode. Also, I need to get out of the pause menu. Ping pong ping pong ping ping pong. Medieval music is the best when it's not the worst. Okay. So So 2 gold doors. And 3 levers. Actually only 2 levers. And one of them is... but both of them are artifact levers. Which is nice. Because that's exactly what I wanted. And the pressure plate. Water does not trigger. Creatures do not trigger. Creatures do trigger. Resets. Citizens do not trigger. Citizens trigger. Citizens do not trigger. Okay, good place. With really good mechanisms. Okay, then we make one hole down here. It's closed. Yes, it is. Good. So you closed yourself out after building the gold floodgate. Doesn't matter. Because I heard you recently find out how to teleport. So, let's see. In the king's place. Link up the gold floodgate. It's the best mechanisms we have. Should be these things. Okay. Let's have a look. I think on the left side was... I think we can actually have a look at it. Here we go. Armadischen Xulabaret, which is Vault Moist, the Shadow's Skirts, slate mechanism. One of them got created by Sinner, that's why I'm just opening it right now. On the item is an image of a purple yam plant in iron. Image of elves and dwarves in giant camps. The elves are fighting with the dwarves. That relates to the attack by the hurricane of pecks on the Gears of Yawning in our jungle. And an image is the spouse of the staff, the freak Avos Drumtheater and the dwarf in iron. Avos Drumtheater is striking down Arab Ink Mortal. The artwork relates to the killing of the spouse of the staff thief, Arab Ink Mortal, by the dwarf Avos Drumtheater in our jungles of 146. And on the other hand, we have Supplidars, which is the Nasty Author. Well, costumes of the highest quality, of course. On the image of the dwarves they are traveling, it's the foundation of the Stoneembraced Fortress of Stripes. This one is made by Cindersex. On the item is Connie Fishblot is locking. The artwork relates to the tearing out of the dwarf Merlib Rocknit's lips left cheek by the elf Connie Fishblot in the late autumn of 138 during Idatama, the Splattered Siege. Oh, nice. Didn't know you can be that exact. I tried to do that, but I guess it's game thing. Okay, let's see if it's linked up now. It's quite easy to check. The king has ended the mandate. Didn't even notice he had one. Okay. So, I have 2, 3. It's quicker. That's the one we linked up. we link pull lever. That's what I'm doing here. So now we link the pressure plate. Holy crap. Good thing I put on the gold doors. Doesn't matter which one we take. This one goes to the other. So now the thing is on. That means that the float cage should be open. Yes, it is. So why are you not running away, Hound? Let's give him a carpenter job. Maybe that will help. So, here we go. Carpenter's workshop. I don't know. We have everything basically. Make cabinets. Go. You do know that you can walk out. Here we go. So he is out, so we can close it again. And I keep missing this thing. H and P. And now, please. Can I put up the wall here? Nope. Almost need auto cluster around it. What? I'm building stairs and other stairs, so this should work. Oh, interesting. Am I too high? Construction present. I am creating stairs, aren't I? Guess I misclicked. Okay, here we go. So once this thing is closed, I will recheck everything. It should be fine. Why are you outside again? Good. Because now it's closed. You cannot get out anymore. So, let's pull this lever with this upswinging music in mind. And let's see if I build everything the way it should be. Someone please pull the lever. Come on, everyone has the lever pull operation. We have 8 guys idle. Here you go. Click. It's very good at lever pulling. He only took 10 ticks. Well, at least now you see why I'm activating teleport. And here it comes. So, basically, the river is now running into this area here. As you can see. And I have vaults up here, so my dwarfs can run in and out. And I'm going to fill this up to this tile, so my dwarfs can still walk in from the sides and have a look down here. I will put all my cave crocodiles in there. In a way where the cave crocodiles cannot get out, because I'm not going to fill this whole thing. So I can still throw people in here, if I want to. Which is nice. And once this is filled, there will be a lot of pressure in here. And when I'm pulling the golden lever in the other area. Why is this on? Oh yeah, because it's something. Yeah, this golden hatch will open and will flood the whole fortress below it. At least that's the idea. It will take forever, of course, but it's a self-destruct device. There's a reason. And you might find out the reason why. In the next episode of Dwarf Fortress, Stoneembraced. After you guys decided on how this fortress is going to end. Will this be a happy ending or will this be a chaotic ending? It will end. And there will be not a lot left of this fortress, but you can decide what will happen exactly. And I see you guys in the next episode of Dwarf Fortress, Stoneembraced.